I think I started experiencing hearing loss probably in the late 90s. You know your hearing's getting worse and worse, but it creeps up on you, and you keep telling yourself, you keep lying to yourself that I'm okay, you know, I can get by with this, it's okay. And then all of a sudden, you don't realize it, other people do, that you're asking them to repeat questions. I was always telling my wife, my kids, you have to look at me when you speak to me, because then I can kind of read lips and the sounds you make, then I can understand what you're saying. You know, and after 20 years, it just ramped up so bad. Couldn't have a conversation with my grandkids because it was like, I don't understand what you're saying. We quit going out because in a restaurant situation, it was just absolute nightmare.
I would say my tinnitus sounds just like a ringing. I wouldn't say, I don't know, just like a constant dinging type sound. And it's just, I hate to say it, after a while, it just got so annoying that I need to find somebody. I just have to do something.
My tinnitus got so bad that I would wake up in the middle of the night, and, you know, with my ears ringing, and then of course I couldn't go back to sleep. It was affecting conversations. It was affecting a lot of different things. I kind of knew that, you know, my hearing was bad enough, I was in trouble. I kind of felt that hearing aids would help my situation. What I didn't know when I came in here was to what extent the staff here goes to help you.
You filled out the paper, they take you back, they put you in the soundproof room, let you do an actual hearing test. They fit you with the device, they turn it on, which is amazing. We left with the device as a trial. Like I said, it's so wonderful that, yeah, no, you're not taking it back. We're gonna keep it. The day that we left with them, went out to the car and got in the car, and my wife was with me, and we turned on the turn signal, and I said, "Do you hear that?" She goes, "What?" The blinker was blinking. I thought they quit that years ago.
I think mine was a similar situation, only it was the fan. You know, I didn't hear the fan anymore in the car. And I got in the car and I'm looked at my wife and I'm like, "What is that sound?" And she said, "What sound?" And I said, "That sound, what is that sound?" And I couldn't figure out what it was, you know, and we were driving down the road and finally it's like, that's the fan motor. With what I have now, I barely even notice it anymore. After 3 years, I don't notice it. I mean, I can sit and do whatever I want. I can have conversations. It doesn't affect my social life or my family life like it did. So yeah, it was a smart choice to come here.
I think that's the biggest deal for myself was the ringing. I have to get the ringing under control so I can hear something else other than ringing. And that's a big difference in my life. Now I can actually understand people. You know, they've got them, like their hearing aids are actually rigged to your phone. You can turn them up and down in a noisy environment. You can basically adjust them as how you feel, according to your environment.
If you get sat too loud to a table of loud people, you just get on your app and you turn your hearing aids down.
You just sit there and smile, and it works great.
Still have a conversation, perfect. You know, yeah, it's great. Yeah.
I don't think there's probably anybody any better than the staff that works here.
And the nice thing is, when you walk in the door, you're greeted with a smile. They're happy to see you. I mean, genuinely happy to see you. You're not a name at the top of a file in a cabinet. You're a person. They know your name when you walk in that door. They don't have to look you up. And that's about everybody that I've ever met here is that way. Their friendliness is off the charts.